All right. Here we go, my viewers and subscribers. Back at it again with another video. Thank you all for tuning in. Now, today is the day. West Indies versus Australia. The second test match of the series. Now, Australia will be looking to secure the series, and West Indies will be looking to level the series. Now, just going to talk a little bit on a couple of things. Coach Sammy, he spoke on a few things that I want to touch on. Plus, Captain Chase, he had a few things to say as it relates to what he wants to see from his team. He also sent a shout out to Craig Brathwaite, who will be playing in his 100 test. Man said that Craig Brathwaite is a modern day legend. Coach Sammy, he wants the team to bat at least 150 overs in the first innings. So just bear with me to the end as we explore these two stories. All right. Let's start off with Captain Chase. So Chase was basically, just doing a quick recap of how things went in the first game. And he also identified some areas that he wants to see some improvement in. So taking this from the Sportsmax website, this is Chase, and I quote, "I thought we fell down on the third morning. We had our plans set, and we got an opportunity that we got the opportunity that we were looking for, but we blew it. And I thought after that the guys went into the shadows mentally." End quote for now. Right? So Chase is saying that even before we were drained physically, we basically lock ourselves off mentally, once we were unable to really put up with what the Australians were serving. He went on to say, "And then we strayed away from the plans that we had set, and we offered up too many runs that were obviously too much for us to get." Right? End quote again. So Chase there, my people, letting us know exactly what went down in that first game. He went on to say, and I quote, "As they say, catches win matches, and we put down quite a few. Even though we restricted them to 180 in the first innings, that Travis Head chance was very crucial. He was obviously the main batter on their side with Steve Smith out, and he made us pay for it." He went on to say, "Webster and Carey just fed off the momentum. After that, the spirit in the team dropped and we never recovered." End quote. That is why we talk about catches, my people. You understand? It's not only about saying that a man drop a catch and, he needs to do better. Sometimes you put down a catch and the momentum shift. A bowler might be working on a plan, a bowler might be working up the momentum, getting the motivation and just working. You put down a catch and everything just go flat. You understand? The batsman that you drop might not end up scoring a lot of runs, but the momentum that you had on your side, you might get that batsman out shortly after. But, after the bowler work and produce the edge or whatever it is, and the catch go down, it's really difficult. It's draining. You understand? So Chase is saying there that, the vibe, well, not the vibe, the spirit of the spirit in the team basically dropped after that. He went on to say, he was talking about Craig Brathwaite here, and I quote, "I think it's amazing. It's an amazing feat for Craig. Obviously coming from Barbados, I think he's a modern day legend, and he's someone I look up to." Right? So Captain Chase is, letting us know that he's happy for his friend Craig Brathwaite, who is set to play in his 100 test. Man is saying that Craig is a modern day legend. Right? He went on to say that one thing that he did state probably early in his career or before starting his career was that he wanted to play 100 tests. So I think that's an amazing achievement that someone can set a goal from so early and achieve it after so many years. End quote. Right? I'm hoping that in achieving his goal, he will actually give us some runs today. If we get an opportunity to bat today, I'm hoping that he will give us some runs in the game. Playing in your 100 test is very special. It's nice, but we want some runs. That is what we want, right? That is what we are looking for. Raston Chase also spoke about playing in Grenada. This is Raston Chase here, and I quote, "This is my first match playing. This is my first match playing in a test match in Grenada. So I'm looking forward to it. The pitch looks like a good one. Looks looks evenly grassed, and it looks better than Barbados. Even though I am a Barbadian, but yeah, I am looking forward to it." Right? Man said that cricket is played on the day. You could have a bad day. You could have a bad match. You could have a bad match and still come back the next day and shine. So basically saying you can have a bad day out there and on the first day and come back the second day and still, you know, put in a good performance. So he's saying that, you know, they are looking to build up some momentum and look to grab those moments that will present themselves. So that is Raston Chase there, my people. Now let's just take a look at Coach Darren Sammy. So Darren Sammy, you know, he also spoke about Grenada. So this is him now, and I quote, "We have also taken it from the Sportsmax website. We have played more white ball cricket here, and it's normally a really good cricket wicket. You could have a grassy top or a flat deck, but you still have to come out and execute." Right? And that's what I'll challenge my men to do on both sides of the game, batting and bowling. He went on to say, "We have probably faced the least number of overs, scored the slowest, and probably lost the most wickets as well in the last two Test Championship. That's not good enough. Either you score faster to bring the game closer, or you bat more overs." Went on to say, "We have selected a squad that should allow us to do both," right? "Ideally, we would like to bat 150 overs in the first innings." So that's him again. Once again, I believe you have to bat about 150 overs in the first innings to really put yourself in contention for a result that is not on the losing side. He went on to say, "It's a long way away from what we're doing, but we are going to continue to take steps and to play in a way that helps us to improve," end quote. So that is Darren Sammy there, my viewers and subscribers, letting us know that ideally we should be looking to bat 150 overs at least in the first innings. And, you know, we should be looking to score either faster or batting longer. According to Darren Sammy, we have selected a squad. We have a squad that will do both, bat longer and score faster. So let us see how this second test will work out. Gonna leave it right here. Big up. Also, we'll do a quick watch along for the first session. Big up on yourself.